Today I'm going to share with you how I plan my workouts, my split and routine. Keep in mind this is how I train. It's what I love. I totally encourage you to find a way to train that makes you happy and to want to keep going to the gym. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Hi, it's Rae. I must just tell you, I read some interesting articles this week about how lifting weights as you age may be the secret to a longer life. This is one reason why I believe I am living myself young. I'm not an expert, but I know what works for me, and I love researching, and I will share some links to some resources I found in the description box below. I was inspired to do this video after I appeared on the Naomi Jack YouTube channel in a video called Who Knows Me Better, Sister, Mum or Wife. The video isn't about weight training, so I couldn't believe how many people commented asking about my workout routine. It's such a fun video to watch. I'm going to link it in the description box for you. I do all my weight training at the gym, but if you want to do yours training at home, then you can. I used to do all my exercise at home, and I talk about this in a previous video. I think my favourite at-home workouts were with American fitness model Jennifer Nicole Lee. And I remember back in 2014 is when she first started streaming her videos online. And I must have been one of the first people to subscribe to this.
We are starting class. It is international fitness celebrity Jennifer Nicole Lee. Way, welcome.
She came up with the saying, "Strong is the new skinny," and that really resonated with me. Before I talk about how I train today, let me just take it back to when I first started training with Andrew 5 years ago. So Andrew's my husband, he's 56 years young, and he first became interested in weight training when he was just 12 years old. And he used to have a few weights at home and used to train in his bedroom. But when I met Andrew, he was training every other day, and he did a full body workout on every day that he trained. So I joined him and we trained like this for about a year. I didn't think about gains that I could make. I was just enjoying myself. I was having a lot of fun. But one thing I did notice was how good I felt after a training. It really boosted my confidence. And if you watched my previous video, you may have picked up that I used to have low self-esteem and very little confidence. And weight training really helped me with this. A year later, we moved house and joined a different gym. And we decided to change things up a bit then. We still kept training every other day, but we started doing something called a push-pull leg split. So on day one, we trained shoulders, chest and triceps. This is a push day. And then we'd have a rest. Then day two, we trained back and biceps with some abs. Then we'd have a rest. And day three was a legs day, quads, hamstrings and calves. It didn't occur to me at the time that I wasn't training glutes. I now train glutes 3 times a week. Then at the beginning of last year, when I decided I wanted to compete, I took some advice and increased my training days from 4 days a week to 5 days a week. But what was a real game changer for me, and when I started to notice some real gains, is when I decided to get a coach. So I asked Dean White to coach me for my competition. Dean is a PCA pro bodybuilder who trains at the gym where I train. And I had always admired Dean. He was very successful, very dedicated, very knowledgeable. And I just thought, this is the person I want to coach me. So I had a chat with Dean and I just knew straight away that he was the right person for me. So Dean started to coach me and he increased my training up to 6 days a week. So I was now training 6 days a week. I'd train for 3 days, then have a rest day, and then train for 3 days, then have a rest day, and then repeat. And Dean also changed my workout split because I was going to be entering a category called Bikini Masters. And Bikini Masters is all about the X-frame. So it's focusing on shoulders, glutes, and a small waist. So Dean increased the amount of times I was training my shoulders and my glutes. And it really made a difference. So I then entered the competition and I qualified for the British finals, and I entered the British finals and I came 5th, and I was really happy with how I looked, but I'm working on improving for this season. So after the British finals, I then went back to training, still 6 days a week, but I started training with Andrew again. So Andrew was still training his push-pull legs workout, but he was doing the 3 days, rest day, 3 days. And I started training with Andrew again because I was missing training with him. And it was just great. I loved it so much. And then a few weeks ago, I decided I want to compete again in August. So I've gone back to the split that Dean set for me. And I'm going to share that with you now. So this is the workout split that Dean set for me. So day 1, I train glutes and hamstrings. Day 2, I train shoulders, chest and triceps. Day 3, I train quads and calves. Then I have a rest day. Then day 4, I train glutes and hamstrings again. Day 5, I train back, buys and abs. Day 6, I train shoulders again with some glute activation. And then I rest and then I repeat. So this is how I'm training for now. If it changes, I will let you know. I would really love to share more about my thoughts on the benefits of strength training for older people, and also why I feel very passionate about encouraging other women like myself who are going through the menopause to add some form of weight training into their routine. But I think I've said enough for now, so I'm going to do another video about this. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.